Okay, we have this beautiful one right here, okay, guys? So this is what the trick is, okay? Okay. The trick is for you to convert all your fodder shells as well as your training data into more config chips, okay? Reconfig chips. So let's say that we want to level up this revelation shell. Okay, we want to level up this revelation shell. So we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it there. Whoops. Which one was it? Bruh. We want to level up this one. Okay, guys? So we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna go level up a fodder one instead. We're gonna level up this one instead. So let's take a look at all of our reconfig chips. We have exactly 811, okay? We have 811. And this strategy, this trick, lets us roll passives without needing to actually spend any reconfig chips. So you would level up your shells and use fodder for them. So every time you level or you star them up, you will get some reconfig chips back, okay? So we had 811, right? We had 811. Look, now we have 818. So just for leveling up this revelation and using it as fodder, I was able to roll this first passive, which sucks, right? Because it's flat attack. I don't want that. But I managed to get 7 reconfig chips on top of being able to roll this first one. Okay? I like rolling it twice, so up to level 20. And then you just have to use 2 more fodder revelations, or whichever shell you're using. And then you also roll the second one. See, so now the second passive I got is straight garbage for a revelation shell, right? This is garbage. So this guy's dead, right? This guy's gone. I'm not using him. But look, we gained another... I forgot how many we gained the first time, but we gained a total of 19 reconfig chips, and we rolled 2 passives, right? So now this guy's useless. So we can just throw him out later or whatever. But you just continue this with all the fodder shells that you don't want. And then once you get at least 1 or maybe even 2 preferable or favorable passives that you want, in this case would probably be a gold attack or a red attack percent, as well as a crit rate or crit damage, whichever one you want. So now we can do this one as well. I like leveling it up to level 20 and 3-starring it. I think some people only do it one time just to roll the first one. Okay, this is terrible. But I have a lot of fodder pieces because I'm farming shells pretty much all day. I can check this one as well. Okay, so this one's also garbage. So this one's garbage too. Let's find another one. But I have a bunch, right? You guys see, like, once you're at the end game, you're going to have a bunch of fodder shells that you can just do this for. And you're getting reconfig chips, right? So I unlocked 4 passives just now without using a single reconfig chip, and I'm only getting more every time I start them up. This is also garbage because it's defense, but maybe if this second one is like a gold crit rate, I'll keep that one, and then I'll just have to re-roll the defense, right? Ideally, you get both of them, the one you want. This one's also garbage, right? So hopefully that makes sense. Lamore says, ooh, so smart. I just clear all shell 2 shish. What's shish mean? Have to refarm all and keep then? Yeah, so we're farming shells pretty much all the time. 2 matrix, got it. Yeah, so you can keep... That's a really good way to recycle your 2 matrix ones, the ones that you don't want. And I only learned this trick this week. So before then, I was also just throwing them out. Throwing out the 1 matrix and 2 matrix ones. So yes, exactly. So keep all of them, Lamore. Keep all of them. And then just use them as fodder because you're going to throw them away anyway. It's way better than actually just rolling like a really good one. So you're welcome, Lamore. I'm glad it helped. So this isn't really that good. So I'm just going to keep doing them until we have a really good example one. So then I can just implant it, or imprint. I think the term is imprint. Imprint it into the actual one that I want. And I have at least 1, maybe 2 passives already unlocked, right? And I haven't used a single reconfig chip. So it's almost like infinite reconfig chips depending on how many or how much training data you have. I might make that the thumbnail, like infinite reconfig chips or something like that. Look, another terrible one with defense percent. So I will upload this video pretty much probably right after the stream because it's just gonna be a quick edit. I don't have to edit. Okay, we have a crit damage one. So this one is pretty good. But the first one's kind of bad. Okay, let's do one more just for the sake of the video. I have so many rev shells. I have like 10 million training data. Not a big deal. So let's do that again. I have 10 million left. That's fine. Okay, attack percent, right? Even if it's blue, right, it's better than nothing. Psychono says it's certainly economical, but damn, that's a lot of work. It is, right? So obviously, holy crap, look at that one. If you want to min-max, then definitely you can do this. But if you're like a casual player and you don't really care, then just go ahead. This is for those players that are hardcore casuals like me, and you just want to get a little extra out of the game. So this one's very good, right? This one's really good. So I'm going to imprint this one onto the one that I want. So now we're going to go back to the one that I want, which was one of these. This one, right? So now I have this one. We're going to imprint that one with those two really good passives. This one, right? This one. Imprint. Boom. Okay, now we just level it up. But more or less, we have two pretty good passives on it. And guess what? We got almost 100 reconfig chip from that. And we didn't use a single one. And we got one decent passive and one very good passive. Lamore says, like this one, like this, you are certain if one is at least. Exactly. If at least one of them is what you want, right? Instead of just rolling it for no reason and then you still don't get anything, right? You could just roll forever and you never get even attack percent, like a basic attack percent. You might not even get that. Okay, so yeah, that's the video, guys. All right, if you guys liked the video and you found it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.